Hi, today I'm reviewing the Amore Pacific Resort Collection Sun Protection Mist with SPF 30. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money, so you know you can trust my opinion is what I honestly believe. So I think I got a couple of these bottles in, I think it was a Sephora Favorites kit, or maybe it was a Sephora Favorite JCPenney kit. But I have a couple of these, so I thought I should review them. And yeah, I got quite a few Amore Pacific products. I just haven't had a chance to review most of them. So I thought when I was trying to go through all my sunscreens, I thought I should review this one. It's a little different sunscreen, so I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts based on my Sarah score scale. And my first criteria is packaging, and they've done a nice job packaging this. Obviously, this is a deluxe size, but the full size is also an opaque squeeze bottle. Not a squeeze bottle, squirt bottle, spray bottle. So you would use this as you would like a spray sunscreen all over your face, shoulders, neck. So yeah, so they've done a nice job. They kind of always use very classy, simple, nice looking packaging. My second criteria is alcohol, and I didn't give them a thumb down for this. Alcohol is in there. It's the second to last on the ingredient list, which is rather long, decent length. And because it's a spray, most of those contain a little bit of denatured alcohol just to have the liquid and the solvency, and also to help the liquid evaporate a little bit. So I didn't knock them off a point for that. It's a very small amount. So, and in a formula like this, it's usually a little bit to be expected. So, so anyway, and it's a very low amount, and I think by the time it hits your face, most of that probably evaporates since it is such a small amount, and it is a spray liquid. So my third criteria is fragrance, and this does contain fragrance. It is the last ingredient on the list, so it's not as big of a concern as usual. The scent does dissipate rather quickly, but if you do have sensitive skin, just be careful. You're better off not including any fragrance in your skincare products. But yeah, so it is the last ingredient though, so it's not as big of an issue. But again, if you have sensitive or super dry skin, you're better off avoiding it, especially when you've kind of got the mixture of fragrance and chemical sunscreen. So on to number 5, which is ease of use, and it's very easy to use. I mean, it's a spray bottle. You take your face and you just spray it literally till your face is wet. You don't want to just do a light spritz. You want your face to be covered with it, because that's the only way you get the sun protection. Most people don't want to do that with a setting spray or a spray thing on their face because it is kind of wet. It takes a minute or two to dry. It's very easy, but you have to do it properly. You can't just spritz from far away and do that if your reason for using this is the sunscreen and the SPF 30. So if you're not using it for sunscreen and use another sunscreen, you can definitely use it from far away. But if you're using it for sun protection, you need to get your whole face this wet and let it dry. You almost have to be dripping in it. So it's not very elegant to use. But it is a different type of SPF than normal, because most of them just seem to be creams. I do like the fact that this is a little different. So it's just another option for you if you don't like textures or creams or anything like that. So yeah, so it's easy to use, you just have to do it correctly. Number 6, which is antioxidants, and this does include several antioxidants. They have green tea extract, which is a very good one. I love green tea extract. They have one which I'll probably not be able to pronounce correctly, which is Portulaca oloroca extract, which is a good antioxidant. I looked it up. Squalene, and then they also have plum extract, which is good for your skin, also can help with brightening. So they've done a good job including some good antioxidants in there. You want to use a sunscreen that has some boost of antioxidants in there for your skin to help fight off free radicals and pollution and sun and things like that. So on to number 7, which is animal testing, and Amore Pacific is not cruelty-free. Number 8, which is performance, and I always put a little asterisk by this. As long as you spray it liberally, it performs quite well and will definitely help your skin avoid sun damage and getting burnt too much. I would have liked to see a little bit higher than a 30, especially assuming that most people aren't going to spray this to the point where they're dripping wet with it to give a little bit of a boost. But as long as you get your entire face wet with this, you're going to get good SPF coverage. And I recommend applying this before your foundation and not as a setting spray, because if you're getting your face wet, all your makeup's going to be gone. But if you apply this first, give it 2 or 3 minutes to dry, and then apply your foundation, you should have some good protection from the sun. On to number 9, which is the price, and the full size is 2.7 ounces, and it's $32, which is a little expensive, assuming the fact that you're going to have to spray a lot of this on your face to get full coverage SPF. So it will probably go a little bit faster than you think. For like a normal setting spray where you're just doing a couple mists here and there, that would last a lot longer. But on a product like this where you need to have your entire face wet with it, 2.7 ounces is going to go a little quicker than I think you think it will. So, and then on to number 10, which is the It Factor, and had this provide a little bit more sun protection coverage and gotten rid of the fragrant component, I probably would have given it the thumb up. I do like to try and use different types of sunscreen. I like to top my face off with a powder that contains SPF. Before I go out, I like to sometimes use a setting spray that has it in there. I like to use normal sunscreens. I like to use a lot of different ones and then use them throughout the day. So I'm always looking for new ways to kind of incorporate it into my routine. So overall, this got a 6 out of 10, which is okay. It's pretty good. So anyway, I'm interested if you guys had a chance to try this one out yet or not. And if so, what your thoughts were. So leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already. I come with at least one new review every day. And check out nobsbeauty.net and the Amazon link below if you want to help support the channel. Thank you so much, guys.
No.